Hello student, today we discuss how to give the Mulliken symbol for the D3H point group. In D3H point group there are total 6 classes and therefore there are total 6 irreducible representation tau 1, tau 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we discuss how to give the Mulliken symbol for that irreducible representation. For first T1, first irreducible representation. The first irreducible representation is the one dimensional because it is 1 and therefore it is one dimensional. It is symmetrical to the principal axis and therefore take symbol A. It is symmetrical to the subsidiary axis, that is C2, and therefore we write down the 1 at subscript. Therefore now symbol is A1. Then here sigma h is also present. Horizontal plane is also present and it is symmetrical. T1 is symmetrical to that sigma h and therefore we take here single prime and therefore the Mulliken symbol for the first irreducible representation is the A1 single prime. Now we discuss the how to give the Mulliken symbol for second irreducible representation. Second irreducible representation is also one dimensional, therefore we take A or B. It is symmetrical to principal axis and therefore we take the A. It is asymmetrical with the C2 and therefore at subscript we write down the 2, and symmetrical to the horizontal plane and therefore we take the single prime, and therefore Mulliken symbol for second irreducible representation is the A2 single prime. Now we discuss the third irreducible representation. Identity is 2 for the third irreducible representation, therefore it is the two dimensional and the two dimensional symbol is the capital E. Then the sigma h is symmetric. Sigma h is symmetric and therefore we take the single prime. C2 is 0. It is not symmetric or not unsymmetric, it is 0. Therefore at subscript we doesn't write down anything and therefore the only symbol is E. Sigma h is present and it is the plus 2 and therefore it is symmetrical and therefore we take the E single prime. Then the fourth irreducible representation. Fourth irreducible, now this is the character table. Here also character table is write down this. Fourth irreducible representation. Fourth irreducible representation is also one dimensional, symmetrical to the principal axis, symmetrical to the subsidiary axis. Symmetrical to the principal axis, therefore we take the capital A. Symmetrical to the subsidiary axis, therefore we write down at subscript 1, and it is unsymmetrical to the horizontal plane, therefore we take the double prime. Sigma h काय येते तर -1 असल्यावरती आपण काय घेतो तर डबल प्राइम, and therefore the symbol for this T4 is the A1 double prime. Then now we discuss the Mulliken symbol for the fifth irreducible representation. This fifth irreducible representation is also one, therefore it is one dimensional. It is symmetrical to the principal axis, therefore we take the capital A. It is unsymmetrical to the subsidiary axis, that is C2, therefore we take the 2. A2, now symbol is A2 and it is unsymmetrical to the horizontal plane, therefore we take the double prime, that is the A2 double prime. Mulliken symbol for fifth irreducible representation is the A2 double prime. Now we discuss for sixth irreducible representation. This sixth irreducible representation is two dimensional. Why? Because identity is 2, therefore it is two dimensional. For two dimensional we take the symbol capital E. This irreducible representation is unsymmetrical to the principal axis, therefore there is no importance of principal axis because only symbol is the capital E. We take the directly C2 in consider. C2 is 0 therefore we doesn't there is no need to write down anything 1 or 2 at the subscript, only write down the single capital E. Sigma h is present and it is minus, that is T6 is unsymmetrical to the sigma h, therefore we take the double prime and the Mulliken symbol for T6 is the E double prime. This is the final character table of the D3H. This for first irreducible representation, the Mulliken symbol is the A1 prime. For the second irreducible representation is A2 double prime. A2 prime. For first A1 prime. For second A2 prime. Then for third irreducible representation is the E single prime. Then for fourth irreducible representation is the A1 double prime. Then for sixth it is A2 double prime, and for fifth it is A2 double prime, and for sixth it is E double prime. Today we stop here. Thank you.